Hey, hey, hey. Welcome, Single Dad Sundays. So, hope everyone had a good week. And let's get started like we normally do about this time. Let's see what's in. All right, let's read this one. Her family wants to take my child away. First of all, we can share my screen. Application window. Where should this one? Okay. Her family wants to take my child away. Hello, this is my first time posting here. I just wanted some insight from someone who might have been through a similar situation. My ex left my child for me to take care for because she found another man online and moved across the country to be with him. I had no issues with that. We never married. That was in 2018, and my son was 1 year old. It was really hard to take care for because of his age, but I did it by myself with the help of my younger sister, who is basically her motherly figure. Through this 3 years, I've been letting my ex in laws see my son whenever they have asked me to. However, they have never cared for him more than 1 day a week or supported him financially in any way. Now, my son is almost 4 years old, doesn't need diapers anymore, and he's very independent. That probably encouraged my ex in laws to think they could take care of him now that it's much easier. I've literally had absolutely no contact with my ex. However, her mom sends her pictures and videos of my kid. I don't mind because she's his mom. However, recently her mom has been trying to convince me to take my son to meet his mom. I said no because she doesn't care enough for him. She made a new family, and I don't want him to get hurt by his mother's reject. She threatened to get lawyers involved and take him away from me, claiming I don't want her mother to see him. Last night, they asked me, excuse me, guys, they asked me to bring him over, and I said no because I was scared they would take him and leave somewhere. She said I had no legal right to keep her from seeing him and called the police on me. I explained to the officer what happened, and he understood and left. What scared me the most is that this lady was willing to put my kid in risk by involving the police with false claims. I don't have any money from lawyers to get legal advice, and I've been thinking to just ask for a relocation to the company I work for just to get her off my butt. Could I get in legal trouble for doing this? Hmm, that's a lot. So for me, um, the way I understand it, it's kind of like drugs or anything else. Possession is 9/10 of the law. So, in my humble opinion, are you ready to eat, buddy? I know, huh? Can you fix your own plate, or you need my help? Nas, can you help him, please? Get a plate. So, excuse me, um, in my opinion, when you have the child, and this man has had this child for like 3 years by himself. No judge in his right mind is going to take that kid away from him. Like she's abandoned the child, and really, it's not her parents' place to do anything. Her parents have absolutely no rights to that kid. So, if anything, the mom would have to fight for the child, and obviously she don't want to. you know if he has to take her to visit her mom, a little girl, then she don't want the kid, and I wouldn't do it either. So I think this guy is absolutely well within his rights to keep the child from the in-laws, especially if they're trying to take them. And if the mom wants to file for custody or go through visitation or something like that, then that's totally up to her. That's totally up to her. I'm waiting for my cousin to come. Um, so yeah, I think that he, I mean, and I think he can move too, because wherever she is, she obviously doesn't care enough to be in the proximity of the child. So to get away from the grandparents, I would probably do the same thing, especially if they don't want to cooperate and they're trying to undermine him and take his child away from him. I would put in for a transfer and try to start my life over, until they get in line. Because basically, the way you got to treat some people is you got to show them better than you can tell them. Sorry about that. So yeah, I'm waiting for my cousin to come, and then we're going to talk about the charts. So a little catching up to do, man. How is everybody? So I watched a little bit of some March Madness highlights this morning, and it's pretty interesting, man. I haven't really paid attention to basketball in a long time. Like I just don't watch sports like I used to. I used to be a big fanatic, but it looks like there was some upsets. I seen this guy had hit a parlay for like 21K, a two teamer, and he had, I want to say he had Oral Roberts and whoever beat Virginia. Let's see real quick. Oh yeah, see. So yeah, he had Oral Roberts and Ohio to beat Virginia in the first round. And so I'm trying to see. Oh, there is that him? Oh, that's him. There we go. Cause, cause.
Yo, I'm in here. What's up?
Okay, nothing much, man. I was just talking about this real quick, and then we can go to the charts.
All
But you
right.
can when you want to. Um. So yeah, he had he had Ohio and he had Virginia. He had Ohio and he had Oral Roberts. And oh yeah, so this guy hit for 21,000. I think he bet 500 to win. Man, I wish I could show it to y'all. I think he bet 500 to win. I don't know how much two on a two game parlay, and he made 21,000, and I saw that today. So yeah, I was just saying that it looks like there's going to be a lot of upsets this year. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of people in the stands and whatnot, and it's not a lot of but they still balling. So I don't know about the second round. Let me see who's in the second round. I know is know it's going on like probably like right now. Let's see. Cause you been watching any basketball? But
Yo,
you
all
been
right.
watching any basketball? What the
No, I
heck?
didn't watch any games.
No. What is
Nah.
going on with her?
What was that?
Oh, nothing. I don't know what's going on with my laptop. I don't know if that's that screen or what. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if that's my laptop or is that her screen. I ain't never seen nothing like that. Let me see something. Let me close this page. Cause I think maybe that page had too much going on with the video and whatnot. So yeah, man. We can get to the charts right away. That way we won't take up much time. Not I mean, Buzz, you want to share your screen? You want to start? You want to talk about GJ or you want me to just go ahead?
Yeah, I'll talk about it.
Okay, thank you. I can't really hear you that well. If you can turn your volume up a little bit.
All right.
Um, let me get this right for you. Now I should be able to. I'm trying to see. Do you see any way you can share your screen? But
Yeah, I'm here.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
You looking? If not, I don't know how. There should be a way for you to do it, but
You
it
can see
don't
my
give
screen
you.
now, right?
Huh? I can't see your screen.
Does it need to record or
No,
no?
I don't think so. It just needs to. You just need to hit share, like somewhere
It's
in
asking to see
that.
if it can record.
Huh?
Record. It's asking for permission to record my screen. Google to record the screen. But I guess that's a part of it.
Maybe that's part of StreamYard.
Yeah.
Well, you want me to just pull up the chart and you talk about it? Like, I
No.
mean, or you gonna do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why it was up for a second. Privacy. So you say you're trying to limit your trading this week?
I'm going to. It's no ifs ands or buts about it. Oh, and I was gonna tell you. So last year was my first year ever making a profit.
Uh-huh.
Now, and I didn't really know that until I looked. You know what I'm saying? Because I just made a deposit, right? Like I blew my account, but even though I blew my account, I played with that same $140 for over a year, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I made a withdrawal last year for like 460. So ultimately, even though it's not tremendous, right? Like hopefully last year was my first profitable year. So, and you see how many trades I took. I totally overtraded, you know? Like I mean, compared to you, and we had the same amount of time in the week. Compared to you, I probably took 3 times more trades than you.
Really?
I
I
think
didn't
so.
see
I don't know how
it.
many you took total because I think how many you think you took. I don't want to count them or nothing, but
18. I think I took like an 18.
you think you took 18?
Yeah, I took 18. I counted it from the 9th until what, Friday or something like that. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna see. You figured it out yet, bud? I ain't tripping. That's
Um
the
Let me see. I have to redo it maybe. Chrome has lost permission. Share screen.
um. Let me see. From last week, I actually already done opened 2 trades today. But
I was
this
about to take one
I'm
myself.
starting my week. Actually, I'm gonna be
Can you see
completely
it?
huh?
Can you see my
I
screen?
can't see. Oh yeah. I can see it. Boom. Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Go
use.
ahead, Buzz. It's all you.
All right. So, all right. So I'll just talk about how we like to analyze the charts first, to begin with, right? How I do my teachings. You look at the trend line. I'm sorry. You look at the wicks, right? You check out the wicks, and from those wicks, you draw trend lines. As you can see, that's what I did on the hourly. I think I started with the 4-hour chart to begin with, though. Let's see. I don't need this right here. Hold up. Yeah, can you see where I start out drawing the trend lines? I
I,
probably
I can see it. What level is that?
what hour? We talking about what hour?
No, what level? What's that price right there that you
Oh,
that you made that mark at?
it's gonna be at. Let me see if I
It
can.
should be right beside it.
What
One looks
one
like
five one 151 807.
okay.
So yeah.
All right.
So yeah, because those are resistance zones and support zones, as you can see. The wicks test these zones and they come back and retest the zones also.
Okay.
You see from drawing a wick over on this side, you see a retest. And then as we talked about, as long as it doesn't close, the candle doesn't close over the zone that it tests, that trend is still valid.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I think last week I got caught up in this trend right what day is this one? That's probably was let me see here. I'm still trying to get used to this trading view.
Right.
Uh,
I don't even really know how to use it that well. It looks like it has a lot of information though.
yeah, I'm trying to get back to the time. Let me see. So yeah, but if you see at the wicks, price will test it and then fall off. Well, it depends, in the downtrend. These are resistance zones, so it's testing this and it retests, and you see it drops down to this retracement level.
It looks like it froze, Buzz. If you,
Oh,
it
let me
looks like
see.
I don't see you showing.
Something.
I don't see like you showing
Let me see.
what you're talking about. So that's on the
Let me see. Is it still showing? Hold up.
no.
Hold on. Yeah. What is this one? I'll just share my computer, my whole screen actually. I think you can actually. Oh, there we go. All right. So yeah, you can see it retest.
But I'm sorry, I don't see it no more. I really would want to,
Oh,
but I don't see your screen no more.
Let me do it one more time. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to do
It's
the whole
fine.
thing.
No, it's fine. Take your time, man. Yeah,
Specific
that's
ones.
just me and you.
I'm trying to make sure I got the right screen. Oh, it's this one again. Bump it. Okay. All right. Can you see? See, I want.
Oh yeah, hold on. Here we go. I got you.
I want to take this off here because it's bouncing off this retracement down here.
You want to take what off?
I want to take this cell because it's going to retest. This I feel like is going to bounce off of this retracement level. And it's at a 150.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And then bounce off, and then probably
and continue down.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying because your bias is a sell.
Right now, yeah. Until
currently,
yeah, but it's still actually in an. I feel like this is still in the uptrend because it still has the market structure.
But really, it looks like I mean, if you look at it, it looks like it's about to break, right? Like to me, like when you
Let's
zoom
see.
out like that, that looks like a double top. And you know, when you zoom out that far, but
Yeah,
on a probably on a higher time frame, it's probably just consolidating and looks like it's still in the uptrend. Like you know what I mean? But I agree with you. Like right now, if what's that? A
this
4
is
hour?
the daily.
See right there, that looks like it's just kind of pulling back a little bit, and it's
Right,
gonna continue up.
right.
You're right.
So yeah, it's still so it's probably gonna hit this retracement level, this 150
Uh
Fibonacci
huh.
level right here.
Uh huh.
Pay off of that a few times. Was this a 4 hour chart? Let me see. So really, like when it comes back down to retest it around here, I would
Uh
probably take
huh.
a buy.
So how long are you looking to hold either one? So because you just said you could sell because it's retesting right now, and then you said if it comes back and retests that level, then you'll probably take a buy.
Yeah,
So
I
base.
mean, I say that, but that's not really. That's like you said, it's counter trend trading. You can make some profit that way, but I just know how this pair has been moving.
Uh
It's
huh.
I think it's gonna play around once it bounces off. When it's counter trend,
Uh
you
huh.
know, it usually is gonna make a real aggressive move back up into that zone and that uptrend zone to maintain market
Uh,
structure. So if it breaks market structure, it can fall all the way down to what? I guess that's the last. Oh, this at the last retracement level? Or no, I thought there was another one. Let me see.
See,
Yeah,
because if you look at
it
that, it
looks
kind
like
of
they're at
broke below
160.
that right there, right? Or
No,
no, I'm saying, see that if you look at that, that is a head and shoulders pattern, right? And if you look at
not
that
really.
middle, or
Yeah,
that's an M. If you look at that middle level, which isn't that a level? I can't really see it, but isn't that support right there where all this traffic is? Yeah, there you go. Like where, all right, look where your blue line is right there, right?
this
You see
line,
that? Go up a little bit, up, and then go over to your left.
this
Go
line,
over, go to your left more,
this line.
to your left more, all the way over there. Okay, if that go down, that blue line right there, down, 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 that blue line,
Uh,
right? So let me ask you for your opinion, how how far back do you look at resistance and support zones? You see what I'm saying? Like, are you looking back? How far back to you does it not matter for your support and resistance? For
I think
example, what day is that?
this is. What do you mean? I drew this off of the 4 hour chart, and I probably went back. Let me see. Uh oh.
How is the food now?
And I use the weekly chart. I use a. I mean, they're pretty strong, as you can see. Though these are pretty strong zones. So I kind of, I respected them in a way. I used. Dang man.
No, no, that's what I'm saying. I think it's good. I just want to see, I want to know for you and your thinking, like how, you know, obviously they are relevant, right? Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's all of them. You kind of have to. I know it's kind of jumbled.
Right, right, right. Until you zoom out a little bit more. So what?
This is all the way back when in April
That's a
of
weekly. Oh, that's all the
19
way back in April.
of 19. You see, it respected it right there.
Right. And what level is that?
This is a weekly
I know, but what price is that? Where your line is?
one four eight
One what?
148,922.
148922.
Yeah, and then you got
So it
another.
broke out of that big
Right,
time.
yeah, then you
And
got
then you
another
keep
one right
going.
here,
What's that one?
147.
Okay, so you keep going. So then we might not really get back down there for a while. It don't look like. Now zoom out some more.
I mean, we could because it's so strong. Price is so strong.
I see what you're saying. If it is a sale, we could go all the way back down there. It could go
We
down
could
to
go
retest
here.
those up.
Right.
What's
This
that
is
one?
another. This is another. You have to respect this zone. This was all the way back in of 18 January 18. This
What's
wick right
that?
here,
That's the 155, huh?
156, something like that.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
talked about that last week. Remember
So yeah.
that if we took buys, you could probably get back to there at some point. So that's what I was just saying.
Mhm.
For me, I want to come up with like a strategy, right, for the week. You know what I'm saying? Like just and kind
Yeah.
of sticking to that trading plan. So that's why I just wanted to see like your ideas for
That's
today.
why.
But you
That's why
don't
I
trade
do.
on Mondays, right?
I didn't, but I might take a gander. You know what I'm saying?
Uh
Today,
huh.
this week, I might take a look. But yeah, I don't. But that's why I drew these fibs out because I'm looking to take. I'm looking for a strong, not a strong reversal, but I'm thinking it's gonna get back into up here. I don't
I
think it's gonna
see.
break market structure, but it could. But around here, I'm looking for retests, right?
Uh
Looking
huh.
for retests.
Uh huh.
It's gonna fall back down to in this area here.
What
So
level is that? Where you circling at?
this is
Where is that?
the price action of it is
No,
149.
149. Okay, so that's close to where we was just talking about. You know, because we was just saying when you zoomed out to the weekly, that's close to that 148, 149. I see what you're saying.
So yeah, that's a strong
Right, right,
resistance area.
right, right.
I got it. I need to get this. Let me see something real quick.
So that's the hour.
This is a 4 hour here.
That's the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, you are going to look for buys unless it keeps going, unless it keeps going down.
On the 4 hour, well, in the market, yeah, I'm looking for buys unless it falls out of this retracement. Unless it
Got
falls
you. Break below
here,
that.
when it breaks below that, and I'm gonna take a sell because then it's gonna come down to this
I
level
got
here.
you. And that's the 149 something you said?
Yeah, that's 149,738.
Okay.
Trying to see if I can get
I
this.
see what you're saying. So you're gonna wait and see how price reacts off of this level that it's currently at.
Right, looking for a retest. Dang. Oh
Right.
well.
I can kind of see it a little bit. And then I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
What would you for you, what would you be looking for? Like on a lower time frame, what would be your confirmation to take a buy?
Well, on an hour, I usually trade on the hour chart.
You usually make your entries on the hour chart, right? It's just
No,
saying.
no, I usually make my entries on like
Oh,
lower
okay.
time frames, like minute, 5 minute.
Okay. So on the 4 hour, you get in your direction. Now on the hour, what are you looking for?
I'm looking to see if it's something's forming. Then I go down to the 30-minute chart and see. I would have took a probably not. I'm looking at RSI and I'm looking at where it's hitting at, and it's a
Uh huh.
Sunday.
Uh huh.
At least for a little bit. That's just probably a scalping, but I would took a buy here when I threw that wick up there.
Uh
When it
huh.
threw that wick up there to that support or that resistance area,
Uh huh.
I drew out previously. Yeah, and that wasn't there. That's something I had drawn out earlier.
Uh huh. Uh
I
huh.
just out earlier today. So you see, I was respecting that area. Like I
So
could have,
you said you would have took a buy where?
I would have
I'm
took a
just saying.
sell. I would have took a sell right here.
Oh, when it rejected right there. That's the
Yeah.
30-minute.
Yeah, it's a 30-minute chart, but let's see what it's looking like. See, it looks like it's
Oh yeah.
overbought.
And there's a pin bar right there too.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then if you were to take a sell, you could have took profit at that next at
If
where it
I would have came
rejected
back
off
and
of.
retested
Right.
around here,
Right.
maybe
And
like
then
up
if
here somewhere.
right.
But
How
see, I
many
don't
pins is
know,
that?
huh?
How many pins is that?
It's not much. I don't think it's much to be.
Even trying to take, huh?
Yeah. Let's see.
See, TradingView has a lot of tools that MetaTrader 4 doesn't have,
Oh yeah, for
or it
sure.
doesn't make it as easy. How
Mm-hmm.
much is it a month? Do you know? I don't
It's
pay
free.
for it.
It's free.
No. Premium is not free.
Well, this isn't premium.
Right.
This
That's
is
why I don't use.
this is the free one though.
No, I know, I
Yeah,
know.
this is
I
better than MetaTrader. I mean,
Yeah, definitely better.
yeah.
But like, there's a lot of stuff even beside the free, right? There's still more tools that you can add beside the free, but the free is way better than MetaTrader. Like, I totally agree with you. You can do
Mhm.
everything and more with just the free version, you know?
Mhm.
But I just like to mark up charts that I can trade off of, because you still got to go to your broker and make the trade though. But I mean, I guess it kind of gives you some time to
And
wait.
then
You
you
know what I'm
can
saying?
see.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
you can plan it out. Like, okay, this is what it looks like. So now when do you wait for candles to close to take entries or not?
Yeah.
You do wait for a candle to
Well,
close
well, it depends. It depends. But most of the time, I do. Yeah, I definitely wait. I wait for the camera to close.
before you make your entry.
It
So
depends
do
on what
you
hour,
ever
what chart I'm.
go ahead?
Yeah,
Okay.
it depends on the chart I'm looking at.
Oh,
But
well,
you
okay.
should.
So you don't wait for the candle to close sometimes, and
Yeah,
sometimes you do, depending
it's
on.
a
That's what I'm
bit.
saying. Even on the 1 minute or the 5 minute, do you
Hmm.
wait for the candle to close before you make your entry?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I drew out these support and resistance lines to
Hmm.
get better at that. To give
Right.
me more confirmation to say, okay, you know, it's closed below this support zone, so it's dropping. Look like this candle closed below.
Right.
You know,
And it dropped down. Boom. That could have been a take profit,
yeah.
and that's probably how many pips is that? Now from there to there was a nice little chunk of change, I think.
Dang, thought I could. Gosh, shoot, where is this at? Oh man, jeez.
It's okay, buddy.
You can
I don't
zoom
know how.
in and all that. I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to.
No, I know. I don't even know how to do that either, where you can put the red and the green and it tells you the amount of pills. I don't even know how people do that. I don't keep it real. I
Yeah,
ain't played around with it long enough.
yeah. I gotta. I just keep doing this. Hmm. Man,
What's wrong, bro?
oh this these tools still. All right, yeah. Uh, yeah. It's you have to get used to it. It's definitely a lot more tools, but
It's
but yeah,
worth it, huh? Okay, so boom.
yeah. So that's my philosophy for this week going forward.
I got you.
Like I held my trades too long last week, man.
Right, 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 right. We
Yeah.
understand that. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I think this week,
I got burnt. I put a sell limit. I think up in here, what was it? 17th. What's today?
today's 21st. That's
21st.
what I was trying to see. Because I mean, it bounced right off. It retested that trend line that you drew and just fell. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so right there, right where your mouse is where you was really the trade to take.
And then where I here? This
You
one
right around there. Really, at the retest of your trend line, you could have
here.
took a sell. Yes, really
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But even if you wanted to be safe, you could have took that second one.
See,
And
with this one, you probably would have took. See, but see, there's a lot of retests here. Boom.
right,
You want your
that's
stuff.
rejection. It
Yeah.
rejected,
But then
rejected,
it's in
and then
this zone too.
fell.
See this zone. It's in the support resistance zone because you see this is support and then it has some resistance here. But look, as you
Right,
see, this candle. I guess right here would be your
right. That
confirmation.
would have been a good sell. How many
Yeah.
pips was that?
Let me see. All right.
See,
Let's
that's what
see.
I want to
Where's it
focus
at?
on. Just to,
Where's it at? Okay. Look, 151
uh-huh.
down to like right. You said around here.
Well, I wouldn't say let's say we got just caught the first leg, that right there.
This
It's
one.
that, yeah, right there where those wicks start forming. Down, 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 down. Yeah, right. You see where those wicks are, but you see where that red candle ends? Right? Where that's right there, about right there.
That's
What's
where you
that?
would have got out.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying for
So
the
that's what
argument's sake.
150 791 to what 151 470. So that's
That's about 40, About 40 pips. Now, of
Mm.
course, if you could have held it longer, you could have got even more if you would have got to where it's at today, right? But
Yeah.
I'm just saying that retracement, that was a nice, what, 20 pip? Looked like that was like a 20 pip retracement, and then it
I
continued
think I
further
got
down.
in on I got in on a little buy. I think I ended the week with right here when I see it throw that wick down there
Uh
towards
huh.
the middle, I
Uh
just
huh.
did that little scalp.
And
But yeah,
caught some.
yeah, it dropped all Friday, so I didn't, surprising.
That
But
was
yeah,
Friday?
yeah, this was Friday.
Oh, wow.
This is Friday,
Oh,
19th of
wow.
March.
That's a lot.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what you wanted to catch. And
right.
so it now
And you see it's
coming
at that
today.
retracement, that 150, that
Right.
50 level retracement.
Right.
That's a major retracement level. So
It
I mean
might stay under there.
a major price reversal zone.
Right. And
So
that's what it looks like it's doing. And that's the hourly, huh?
yeah, yeah,
I got you.
yeah. This is the
Got you.
album. Mm-hmm.
But it rejected whatever that is because it bounced off whatever level that is pretty good.
Which this one?
The bottom one, where it's at right now, currently. Like if you look
Oh
at
yeah,
your
this is the 1272
hmm?
right here. This level.
Uh-huh. What is that?
It's a 1.272.
On the fib?
Yeah, on the fib. Are you looking at the price?
I'm talking about the price.
150.304.
150?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is a big level
Yeah,
because
this
it
is
could
gonna be a wick.
it's a big level.
This is a wick right here on the 4 hour. This little
That's
pattern right here.
uh-huh.
That's a wick.
So if you
See?
can say,
You see it?
yeah, I do see that. But you see how that's already below every if you look to the left, that's still below all the other support to the very left, right?
Right.
Like
Yeah. Yeah. So that means it could bounce up.
or yeah, either way, you're right. It can either go back up and continue the uptrend, or it can start falling further because if it breaks below that, you got a lot of room. If you look left, you know what I'm saying, you got clean candles until wherever that little blue writing is. Like
Right.
right in the middle,
Yeah.
what's that? 1.618?
1.61. The blue writing?
The blue writing right there in the middle of the screen.
Yeah. The
What's that?
168 level. 1 point.
168. 1.68.
Yeah.
See? And what is that? 149, 148?
149.688.
And that's so and from here that's about 50 pips because right now you at 153, huh?
Price?
150.3, right?
Where is that the actual price you're asking?
I'm asking you, yeah. I can't
Well,
really see it.
the actual price right now is 150.738.
Right. And then that's
So yeah. Ooh, see, it might to me, I think it's gonna bounce back down and retest and
that
then
level.
take off at this level.
Right. Which one? One what?
1.272 level.
Right.
This
But price.
price is gonna be at 153.04 or 150, like 250, probably. That's
Oh,
probably where
right,
it's gonna be.
right.
It's gonna test that level and then maybe, that's where it's gonna and maybe take off. If it's gonna, I don't want to predict. You can't predict
Yeah,
it, but just saying
of course. But
preliminary.
I'm asking you like what do you want to see in order to
Oh
enter
yeah,
the trade,
yeah,
basically. Yeah, I'm not, because like you
yeah.
said,
That's what I
right
would
now
want to
it's at
see.
150.
I would want to see a retest here, and then I'm taking a buy probably if I see a retest, and then
Uh-huh. And stay above that level.
and if a candle, I gotta see. I don't know if I drew a wick, but I'm looking for a buy. If the candle closes above here, also that'll be my confirmation. If it
Above
closes
what?
above
What's
this
that?
zone at
One what?
158.24,
Okay.
that would be my confirmation.
158.24.
But also, I mean, if if it retests this level here a couple times, 3 or 4 times too, that
Uh-huh. It'll
I look
go
at
back
that. I would,
down.
I would take that buy also.
You would take a buy also if it goes back down to what's that? 150.
1.272, 153.04. or like I said, the 150, 250 level in that
Right,
area.
150, 250. That's what you said.
Yeah, and then if
Oh,
I
I see.
see,
If it retests that again, so it had
Mhm.
bounced off that, and if it retests, if you find support there, then you would look for a buy there too.
if I
Or if
find
it breaks
you talking about
above,
here,
I'm talking about down back at yeah around 150, 250.
yeah, if I find resistance here, yeah, if I see it close above that level,
So
I
that's
might.
going to be support, right? Because if it's
That's,
under, it's support, right?
no, if it's on the bottom, it's resist. It's yeah. I'm sorry. If it's on the bottom, it's support. If it's on top, it's resistance. Yeah.
Right. So if you find support there where it
Yeah.
retested, you will look for another buy.
Right.
Right. And then if when would you look for sales if it breaks below that
Yeah.
150.250?
Yeah. If it's breaking below
Gotcha.
here, yeah, I'm taking a sell, writing it
Gotcha.
down. Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. That
Because you
makes sense.
see, that's what
Yeah.
market structure is too.
Wants to
Also.
go. That's what I was seeing
Mhm.
too. Cause see, when it broke in the middle, that's a typical head and shoulders pattern, right? That's a typical M. So they call that the neckline. That middle little V right there, right where your trend line is, they call that the neckline, right? And so
Where at?
one
This one
right in
here?
the middle. No, right in the middle. Go to the very
This
middle.
one?
If you zoom out, you see that's like
Oh,
an
this.
M shape. Right where your trend line starts.
Oh, him here?
Yes, right there. See that
Yeah.
right in the middle, they call that the neckline. So usually once
Yeah.
it breaks the neckline, it's going to continue moving down. Now that's a head and shoulders pattern. So if you look to the right, it tested that break that neckline and then boom, made a big dog. You know? So
Here.
now, like you
See, I
said,
look at the top right here though, too.
yeah, I feel you.
Here, well, yeah. See, like if it would have came back and retested up here, maybe somewhere, then that would have been even better. But yeah. Oh, this is the head and shoulders right here though. See, shoulder, head, and then shoulder, another shoulder,
Yeah, right. That's
and it
yeah,
drop.
I see that too. Yeah. But to
Yeah.
me, it's like zooming out is it's even a bigger one, but it's still the same structure. You see what I'm saying? Like you right, you could
Hmm.
have caught more of it at
Dang,
the
I just
top right
realized
there.
that talking to you. That's why it's good to talk because I'm like, because I've been looking all week. It's like, where's the head and shoulder
Right,
pattern at? And I was able to see one just now because I know it's
right,
been doing it, but I was like, where's the head and shoulders? But this area looks like a
right.
head and
I
shoulders,
agree with you
like
100%. And so
shoulder,
now we
head,
done broke
another
below,
shoulder.
right. We done broke below some more, support right there. Like if you look right there where your mouse is, you know what I'm saying? So this level now, this level is becoming resistance,
Which one?
whereas the one we currently at, like where we looking at right now, you know, like right now it's going into some resistance because if you look right to the left, that was support, right?
Right, right.
A little bit, and then it bounced up, and then it rolled over. So now it's coming to retest, and even if you look to the left, that's the same level, right where your mouse is to the left, right where your little dotted line is.
This one.
Yes, right over
Mm-hmm.
there. We'll go down right there. See, that's the same. If you go all the way to the right,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the
Right.
same level. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's that
So
Fibonacci. That sequence.
that's that same level.
Mm-hmm.
So either it's gonna go back and retest there, and
Which
then
it did here.
bounce off it and use it to spring up, or it's gonna roll over again.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So yeah.
either one. So you just gotta be ready for both of those scenarios, and then whichever one shows itself,
Right.
that's when you execute on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the way I be looking at it. And
Right.
it's good to just have a plan, right? When you only trade
Yeah.
one pair,
And
you
even look, see, even something like this, like that's why it's good to have these lines. I don't mean to cut you off, Buzz, but
no, no,
look,
no, that's
look
good.
at this. This is a top. What is it? A dragonfly? Some type of. I don't know the exact terminology. But
Uh-huh.
look, this right here. Boom. Throw that wick. You know what I'm saying? You could have. It retest. I mean, there's more wicks involved, but just seeing that wick right there, you should have known that the buyers and sellers
How was it?
are fighting at this level
Uh-huh.
at the what is that 150 780, so that's near the 750 level. You know what I'm saying?
That's near the what level?
The 151.750 level, but it's
Mhm.
actually at 151.780. But
Mm-hmm.
It
Oh,
didn't close
right, right.
above it.
The
Look,
quarters. Yeah, no, no,
yeah.
yeah. I
And
agree
then
with
it
you about
retested a few times here. You really could have, yeah, you could have caught it right here after that retest. And that's another same type of compressed candle. I don't have the exact terminology, but yeah, they retest that. I don't have a line drawn there, but you can see it on the Fibonacci's at that zero point 0.5 Fibonacci level.
that.
That's a
Mm-hmm.
major
It's
reversal level too.
50%, right,
Yeah, and
right.
boom. So yeah, just having like all that. That's why I'm trying to keep my charts like this for the week,
Mm-hmm.
because this helps me see it
And
better.
now like really, to me, you can't really look for buys until it breaks back above where it reversed that.
Yeah, unless you
But
want
you're
to
just
counter
trying to catch the
something.
bottom, right? Like
Yeah,
you can try to catch some bottoms,
yeah, yeah.
but that would have been an hour or so ago, right? Where that big
Mm-hmm.
green candle hit. That's when you could have tried to catch that buy right
This
there,
one,
right
this was
down.
that market open right here. This is market open.
That's what I'm saying. So then maybe an hour or so ago, right there is when you
Mhm.
would have been able to take a good buy off a counter trend trade,
Yeah, yeah,
right? And then now it looks like it's finding a little bit of support. So you should be able to tell in the next couple of hours or so if it's going to go up or if it's going to break back down, you
mm-hmm.
know?
Yep.
So you should be able to tell if you're just keeping your eye on it. And then throughout the week, right? Like you'll be able to just see how it does. I want to look at the news for this week. You done, Buzz? Let's just show
Yeah,
Forex Factor, then we can get off, okay?
yeah. I'm done.
All right. I'm just gonna go to I want to
Thanks
go
for
to
letting me
Forex
have that
Factor.
time.
Go ahead, huh?
Thanks for letting me talk.
Oh, no, always, man. Like I'm glad you're even doing it. It's just me and you, so it's no big deal.
Yeah,
And I feel like it's for our benefit because it helped me seeing, you know, me seeing how many trades you took and how many trades I took
how many trades
versus,
you think you took?
man, I don't even know, bro. I'll count them real quick.
Yeah, I don't.
It was buku because I know me, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. My problem is
And really, I got burned by one trade though, because
I be
I got
gambling.
cute. I
Like
let
even today I've already taken 3 trades.
my
Yesterday I took 3 trades. I took a two crypto trades, lost because I got in. I got in at the top, man. Like I be having FOMO. I be like, oh, it's finna blow because crypto, man, it goes so fast. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it
Like
does.
you can win
That's
you can win quick and you can
yeah,
lose your ass quick, bro. Like,
yeah. Man, you know what's crazy too though?
well,
The AUD Japanese yen did the same thing
as what?
as what we just looked at.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man. Let
Right.
me
If you can
let me
stack up on each, right.
let me shoot.
Figure out which two or three move together and then just take
Yeah,
the same trade across three
yeah.
or four pairs.
Mm-hmm.
You're right though.
That's
It
why I
probably
stick
be
with
like
this
an
space so much.
avalanche. You know what I'm saying? If you take
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, by Wednesday or Thursday, or maybe even Tuesday, you can be in and
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Anything that has JPY at the end, they all seem to move in the same direction. I guess I don't know why that is, you
Mm-hmm.
know. But anything that's like JPY at the end, like CJ. I don't know about the EJ. I don't look at it. I'm sure it's similar, but AJ, GJ.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I know just you EJ probably. I didn't even watch your JPY. So this is the month. This is the weekly news, real quick. Okay.
all right.
So Monday, this is forexfactory.com. This is the calendar. I usually only like reds because
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
most
I used to
important,
follow them
right?
too.
So
Yeah,
what you can do, you can
they have the
take
highest
out
impact.
and you can
So,
take out you can take out everything, right?
yeah,
So I just put red and medium. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So Monday morning, which is tomorrow, Powell speaks. I don't know what he's going to talk about, but that's going to move the markets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Regardless,
regardless.
whenever a
Yeah.
Fed chair, or bank of somebody, whenever these people speak, when it's red, it's
Mhm.
serious news. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what the other week I caught the Bank of Japan news about the yield rates remaining the same.
Exactly.
That candle wasn't too bad though.
Exactly. So see, so we got US dollar news Monday. We got GBP news Tuesday, and Tuesday we got USD news. So that pair is probably going to be pretty volatile this week, right?
Oh yeah,
GBP USD. Yeah, I think
we got.
so.
Hold on, we got. Oh, GPP USD. Okay, we got.
Can you see it?
Yeah, we got Bank of England. Bailey speaks,
Mm-hmm. And then I don't know
and
what
the CPI.
Powell is testifying about. Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you
So
got a
yeah.
lot of stuff. And it tells you what pairs it affects over here, and then Wednesday you got Powell testifying all
And
week.
then
Then you got
Thursday, yeah, we
Swiss
got the
news.
CPYU news.
That's a chef, right? And then that's
Mhm.
JPY, but that's medium. And then Friday, Euro Summit. So it looks like mostly GBP news. And then on Thursday, you got some Swiss news. I really didn't, I haven't looked,
Oh
but
yeah,
we'll
it
chop it
could
up,
be
man.
for manufacturing.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, it could be. It is probably gonna be pretty volatile with all this news, like you're saying. Yeah, so
With some pairs, right? Like I
yeah,
don't
that's
trade the
something to keep an eye
euro.
out
So, I don't even know nothing about how the euro moves. But with the
on.
dollar,
The
that means
GJ,
gold.
no,
GJ is euro.
no, I'm saying with the GJ, I know there's gonna be some
Oh, right, with
volatility
GPP,
due
yeah,
to the
yeah, with
news.
CP, with yeah, right, with
Yeah,
so the red for the GBP, there's really no red though. That's interesting.
no,
That's really medium. You know what I'm saying? But I like either
yeah,
way,
it could be enough to keep price,
somewhere moving
down.
or something. But I'm
Yeah,
saying gold is probably going to move a little bit this week with this dollar news, right? Like either
yeah,
usually the gold moves when the Federal Reserve guy speaks. So we
yeah.
should see some kind of movement in gold. Let me just take a look real quick at gold, and then we're gonna get off. Damn. Oh no, it went down. I'm about to say I thought that bitch had popped up. That's silver. Um, I'm gonna look at gold real quick just to kind of see, because I think last week it was like a bias to the sell side. That's a 4 hour. See, that's the monthly chart too. And on the monthly, if you zoom out, it looks kind of, I'm not going to say it looks the same, but it looks like it's the same kind of pattern. So like right here where this
Oh,
level is,
I can't see your screen.
no,
Mm-mm.
hold on. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
All right. So just to me, looking at this, and this is a weekly chart, right? But looking at this, it rejected off of that level. So if it to me, just looking today, just to kind of see we got US dollar news going up. If gold comes back down and retests this 1680, it might keep going lower, considering depending on what this guy says, you know what I'm
1680.
saying? Yeah, that's like a pretty strong level,
What
right? It rejected that level and pushed up. But overall,
what, what date was that?
there's a that
When's the last time
was
it touched that level?
that was March the 9th. That was last week or the week
Okay.
before last. That was March 8th.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So what I'm saying is now overall, that looks like a lot of downward pressure, and that's a weekly level. So if considering whatever federal power says, if it's good for the dollar or bad for the dollar, depending on if news this week is good or bad for the dollar, that'll determine, in my opinion, the direction that gold goes. Right, like if whatever he says is going to strengthen the dollar, then gold has room to fall further. Now, if whatever he says weakens the dollar, then gold can push back up towards, 1795 or whatever. So that's just something to keep an eye out on, because we got a lot of dollar news, right? So that means both USD pairs and gold and silver are
You
going
in
to
a buy right
move.
now?
I
I see you.
I personally, yeah, I'm in a buy for Ripple, man.
Oh,
Actually, I'm
okay.
gonna take this little $10 because what happened while we at it, because I fucking damn, I can talk about this shit all day. I fucking so last week I was right here, right? Last week I was watching this shit and I was losing, you know what I'm saying? And I had a small account and I had got in somewhere around here, knowing that it was gonna feel this wick. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew last week that this support, once it broke, it was gonna feel this wick. I got in the trade too early and it ended up wiping me out, taking out my account, right? So then yesterday, my dumb ass. So then it broke. Like I promise you, man, my timing, that's what's be wrong, Buzz, with me, man. My timing just be off, man. That's why hopefully
Yeah.
talking to you, we can like get on like a bicycle and just catch a rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I be seeing the shit, but then it be like, damn, it already
You know,
happened or I missed it. You know what I mean?
my
So
timing is a lot better. I know we trade different time frames, but just saying, like, what helped me was just looking at the bigger picture, but entering on a smaller time frame. You know, once you have that confirmation, then you can enter. At when you see that price
right,
pressuring at that
patience,
resistance or support zone,
right,
yeah, then you can take that trade,
right. See,
and
I
then you'll
messed
be in
up.
profit.
Cause
You'll be in profit.
I saw this last week. This coil right here, and it was cranking up, and then it just boom, it took off. And bro, from here to there, 46 to 51, that's like 50. No, I'll take that back. That's like that's like $50, I want to believe, man, because the way this XRP works, every every 10 cents is like $100, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how much it moves with XRP. So for example, I'm just okay, because I'm not ashamed. So I'm gonna just show you because I lost. Yes, last night when they started. All right, hold on. I'm just gonna tell you. It moves so fast, man. I'm just gonna find this real quick. It moves so fast. Come on. What the heck? Oh, that was wrong. So that was all my trades from. All right, so you can see that, and then that's that. So from 50.68 to 51.61 was $10, right? So from 50 cents to 51 cents is $10. You see what I'm saying? So every penny is $10. Every penny that price moves on this chart is $10. Okay. So I missed getting in. I was in right here, but then one of these wicks took me out because I didn't have that much in my account. And then it took off. So yesterday, my ass thought, because if you look at this chart, man, some of these candles, Buzz, they be ripping. You see what I'm saying? Like, so every 10 cents is $100. You know what I'm saying? So that candle right there is probably like $500. But then that red candle right there is probably like $400. You see what I'm saying? And then they just rip like that. So yesterday I got in right here and it pulled back on me. So I got in at the top, which is something I'm known to do. So now just taking another
But this,
readjustment.
I see when them wicks throw, you better go.
Right. So I'm
When
gonna
wicks
do
throw,
like you do.
time to go.
I'm gonna put a trend line on these wicks
When them wicks
like
throw,
that.
boy. For real, boy. If you do some wick trading, how often does a candle break above the trend line? Like
Well, that's
historically.
this pair is hard to trade, man. Because it just, if you like look at the chart, it's just weird. You see what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
this is a lot of consolidation right here. If it breaks out of here, it might get back up to its previous highs. You know what I'm saying? Like it might get back up to the dollar range. But this right here is a lot of mess. You see what I'm saying? But if it can break above these wicks,
Hmm.
then it's going to probably 150 $2. But who knows when that'll happen. But just looking at it from this level, now if you just look, I just drew this. You saw me on the wicks, like you said. This looks like a perfect retest, right? Like if you look at that, that's a
Yeah,
perfect retest.
that
You know
candle
what I'm
closed
saying?
above the trend line, though, right? Well, see, with that one,
Right.
you have to draw your trend line a little bit.
But see, I drew my
Yeah,
trend
look.
line on the daily. You see what I'm saying? So what you saying
Oh,
is
oh, oh,
now
oh, oh. No, 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 no,
I
no,
drew it
no,
on
no.
the daily.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You good, you good. But you see, it's not. It might break above that trend line and retest it, and then go back up.
Which one you talking about?
That,
Right here?
yeah. Hmm.
What trend line you talking about?
The one you drew, that one.
Right. So now that's how it's rejecting off of it, right? So
Yeah.
it rejected it, went up, came back, and now it's like playing around it. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And that's I like I said, I drew it on the daily. That's the 4 hour. We go down to the 1 hour, and basically, as long as it stays above this trend line, it's still a buy, in my opinion. Right? Like, but even though it broke below it,
Yeah, it's still a buy to me. It looks like.
even though it broke below it, it didn't roll over, right? So it's holding support right here above this trend line. So see, the way I've been doing, I just been scalping. Like I said, I lost $35 on this trade from because I bought like yesterday. I probably bought like I don't even tell you. I ain't even ashamed. So yesterday, well, this morning at 122, I bought at 53,946. I'm gonna show you exactly where I bought at. 53, 53,946. So look, Buzz, this is where I bought at this morning, right? Right into
Mhm.
the wicks, right into resistance. You see what I'm saying? And then it reversed on me. It
Mm.
pulled all the way back. And then
Mm.
once I was down that much, I was
Yeah.
like, I closed the trade. I got out. Now, of course, you feel me? Now it's finding its way back up, right? If I would have just been patient, I wouldn't have lost as much. Now, no way would I be to
Yeah.
break even, but I would have only lost maybe
Mhm.
$20 instead of 35, right? So that's one thing I don't do is have enough patience. So being said, I bought in again down here, and that's how I just scalped that $10. You see what I'm saying? So
You
now
bought
I'm
in.
watching
You bought in
again
all the way down here.
because yeah, I
You bought
bought in
in.
again down here. So let me show you.
Dang, it was
Hold on,
probably
I'm gonna
gonna go
show
up a
you.
little bit more, huh? What you think?
I bought again at 50.68. So I got in again at 50. I got in again like around here, right? I got in again right like around here, and then that's where you just saw I
Mm.
just closed and took $10 profit, right? So I think it's gonna keep going up. Now, when or where or what, I don't know. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy again and I'm gonna try to steal another $10 from their ass. You see what I'm saying? Now that's the spread. What you just saw, right? Like even though I bought, that's the spread. So price is at 51.92. That's where they gave me my entry at. Even though price is 51.778. So
How much?
that's like 2 pips
Yeah.
or
Oh, I
something
thought
like
it
that.
was 10. Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You see how I'm doing.
Yeah.
So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just keep my eye out because it's it should come back and retest this trend line some more. Maybe, right? It looks like it found some. This is the 30-minute chart. So it found some resistance and it could come back and retest that. If it does, that'll take me down to about 12. I'll be like in a $12 drawdown, which I don't mind because if we get back up here, that's like 30 or $40, right? So from 50 cents to 54 cents is $40. You feel me? Every penny is $10 with this pair. Just so you understand what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
So if it just and this is the 15-minute chart. So we're gonna see what it's gonna do. You know what I mean? Because this is just yesterday. it found support. So now it can either come back down and retest this trend line, or it can continue up. I'm hoping and thinking, because overall it's in a nice little uptrend, and this is a wedge, and this is a daily trend line. You see what I'm saying? So if it holds this, that means essentially for a couple of days I should be able to hold this trade technically, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. I'll come back and look at, but that's the only trade I'm really taking. So that's the only thing I've been kind of looking at. But we've been on a long time, Buzz. I'm gonna let you go, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get to it.
That
I'm gonna
sounds
eat
good.
some more shit.
All
But
right
we can
then.
talk about, you feel okay about your plan for this week,
Oh yeah.
and
I'm shoot. I'm
and I'm gonna
just
talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
I really want to limit the amount of trades I'm taking, right? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to stay under. I'm gonna count them and I'll let you know, but I'm gonna try to stay under maybe, I don't know. I think like 50 trades a week is ridiculous, right?
Oh
Like I think I
yeah.
need to stick to like 10. I think
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna stick to. Okay.
Yeah. At least 10 to 20 for right now.
Right. All right. And I'll let you know how many I took last week when we
All
get off
right,
the
man.
phone, bro.
I'll
All right.
talk
I'll
to
talk
you.
to you. I'll see you soon too, buddy.
All right. Yeah. I'll talk to you
Later. All
later.
right.